In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the toughest beat ever. It's going to be so tough. Little known fact about me, I'm actually an insane record producer. I've sold 10 billion records in my life. Just roll the intro, man. Let's get into this. Alright, so step one is actually going to be to drop your drums. We're on BandLab, by the way, because I'm broke. But anyways, yeah, you're going to make your drums. As you can see, there's a lot. Let's just... Oh, that's not good. Why is it playing out my PC? Okay, there we go. As I was saying, yeah, you're gonna want to find your drums, but we're gonna go with an all-timer, the 808 Crash Out, and that's what this song is gonna be. It's gonna be a crash out anthem. And up here, you can kind of mess with like these numbers. I don't know what that means, but I'll drag that around a bit. There, that looks good. It's just frozen. It's completely... Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. We're just gonna lay down some tough drums. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's get a clap on here. What other sounds do we have? Oh, okay. I like that. Hold on. Let's get that. Let's get that. What's the sound even called? Is it cowbell? Ooh. Okay, okay. Throw a couple of those in there. It honestly doesn't matter where. See, we're doing just fine. And that's our like kind of bass drum loop, but what we could do also is kind of do a little variation of it, which I think is what I'm gonna do. And you kind of want to keep like the core elements intact, but you want to like mess with the form a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. Just kind of mess with that a bit. So it's like, you know, it gets that variation in there, but it doesn't really kind of pull your focus as much. So that's kind of what we're going for here. And it'll like switch back and forth between those two every once in a while. Step two, very important. You want to find a vocal sample or something similar to that. That's kind of going to make it unique, make it stand out. That's what we're going to go for here.
All night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night.
That's good. Okay, that's good. I need to download it. So we're going to go to YTMP3. And then step three is to download whatever the fuck this is. Very important step. I'm going to do that off cam though. So now that we have our vocal sample, we're going to use this sampler on here. And we're just going to kind of drag that into there. If it's too long, it will say you have to trim it. And in this case, that's what's going to happen. But that part we need is in there. So we're fine. That's what I'm going for here. So we are going to do that. And then we're going to crop it. So then, another very important part with your samples, make sure that the start is cropped right. Because if you have that empty space before the start, it won't play right when you set it up on the MIDI thing. So, very important part of this. I'm going to do that. See how the stem is kind of just like on there. And then that breath kind of catches at the end. I don't really want that. Perfect. And just... boom.
We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
I kind of like that. That's a good, okay. Now, some things people will do, they'll kind of take it and like chop the words up. They'll chop it up, change the pitch. I'm going to do something simple. I'm actually going to take another sample and kind of mash these two together. So it's gonna be very cool. Just wait and see. You'll see. Where is it?
Fuck me, I can't fucking do it. Shit.
Pussy out! Puke on Deborah's desk! Jump out the...
Okay, hold up. Shit takes too long, man. It takes... Okay, here it is gone. And then just kind of drop it next to the other one. It's gonna crop it again. But you can see that part we need is right there. So, let me just
do it. Shit.
What's he?
Pussy out!
Can't do this shit.
We're up all night to get
That's the wrong one.
Pussy ass, pussy ass, pussy ass, pussy.
Fly open. And then this is kind of like the foundation of our sample.
We're up all night to get pussy. We're up all night to get pussy.
Okay, so this last one, we're just gonna play it out. So then it should just be normal up here.
We're up all night to get lucky.
And there we go. So that is kind of like the skeleton of our beat, really. Everything we're gonna build off of this. So we have our drums on top, we got our samples, and we're gonna build off of that, kind of add more rhythm to it, because right now there's not that much in terms of rhythm. So that's what we're gonna do. Step 3 is to add the kind of the melody, and you can just do whatever for this. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get into that real quick. There's a ton of stuff in here, man. Like what? Ooh, that's that Roblox SCP IKEA. I kind of mess with that.
We're up all night to get pussy. We're up all night to get pussy. We're up all night to get pussy. We're up all night to get lucky.
We're gonna kind of add just, I don't know what to call it, but a kind of little second melody that kind of comes in and out just to have some variation there. You know, the main idea here, what you might have noticed, is that we do have a lot of variation. You really don't want people listening to the same thing just on loop a bunch. And that's what'll make you stand out if you make beats, is that if you kind of just throw some variation in there, have some fun with it, mix it up a bit, and that's all you really need to know. So that's what we'll do. Ooh. Sounds like someone's phone's going off. I kind of mess with it though.
We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get pussy. We're up all night to get pussy. We're up all night to get pussy. We're up all night to get lucky.
That was pretty tough. So, this first one was trash. So, let me just get rid of it. And then I'll bring this one over here. Next step, we're kind of getting towards the end here, is to make the bass. And to do that, normally you'd use one of the instruments, but you've heard the audios where it's just an annoying ass noise. So that's what we're going to do. We're cashing in on that trend. So that's what we're going to do. So, actually, I will duplicate this sampler. I'm looking for this sound. It kind of has a nice kick to it. That's what I'm looking for here. Loop it. Imperative that you loop the sample.
Pussy, 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 pussy.
That's the tone we're looking for here. And then it's really cool. It's going to be a little Easter egg that, you know, you wouldn't realize that that sound was the same as that sound unless you watched this video. So you're in on the secret. Isn't that cool? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of restructure it a bit, and then I'll add in a couple more things just for fluff, just for filler. I'll show you what's up and then show you the final beat and we'll get out of here. So yeah. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, what's up? It's like 10 minutes later. I'm back. So I made these two little fills. Let me show you. Okay, this first one, I kind of just stole from a Kanye song. If you're tapped in, Lift Yourself, best song of all time. And then this second one is just like, that's what's up, man. Yeah. Anyways, we're just gonna sprinkle these in randomly around the beat. So this one I'll just kind of drop over here. Let me copy this one. Just, yeah, that's a good spot right there. Another one right there. It's beautiful. I'm gonna turn that part down. Why are the drums still playing? Okay, our last step here. This part is optional, but it does add some cool flair. Is if you rap over your own beats, people will love you. I'm a bit of a wordsmith. I'm gonna lay down some fire bars near the end. Let me solo the drums just so I can hear you. I'll eat you up like a gummy bear. You're worth $3 like a subway fare. Didn't even show up cause you're a square. You're not a square, you're a rhombus. I don't even know you. Anonymous. Capital of Ohio is Columbus, and you look very synonymous with the definition of an octopus. That was fire. That was so fire. I had to mispronounce Columbus to get here, but you know, it's all worth it in the end. So the full beat is going to be available by the time this video drops, so do go check that out. But if you enjoyed this tutorial, hit the buttons down below, man. That's all I gotta say. It's hard after you sell your first billion records to kind of keep yourself going, so you gotta make little tutorials like this just to help people out, I know. But if you need any more epic beat making tutorials, I'm your guy, because you just saw how good I am at it, so that's pretty cool. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one.